Hello guys, I am Prakash. You are most welcome to my channel Learn with PK. Today we'll be discussing about how apps are made in India. But before getting into the video, I have a small request with you guys. If you really want to appreciate my work, then please do like my video, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification as soon as I upload the video. Without any further delay, let's get into the video. You must have heard about the Act, right? For example, Income Tax Act 1961, GST Act 2017, Companies Act 2013. Have you ever thought how these acts are made in India and what are the procedures that the government has to go through before making all these acts or laws? Let's understand the procedure. But before understanding the lawmaking process, we first need to understand who governs the India. India is governed by central government, also known as the Union government. There are three branches of the central government, which are as follows: executive branch, legislative branch, and judicial branch. Executive branch is responsible for implementation of laws. Legislative branch is responsible for making laws, whereas judicial branch is responsible for interpretation of laws. Let's further understand about legislative branch, which is also known as the parliament. Legislative branch consists of President, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and executive branch consists of President, Vice President, Prime Minister and his cabinet. On the other hand, judiciary branch consists of following: Supreme Court, High Court and subordinate courts. Before understanding lawmaking process, we first need to understand what is Act. An act is a decree that is approved by the respective legislature, that is, in India's case, the State Legislative Assembly or Parliament of India. An act is represented by the bill it is passed for and will not be enforced until it becomes law. An act is also known as subset of laws. So let's understand about what is law. Law can be defined as a collection of rules and regulations that are indispensable and must be followed. A bill introduced in the parliament becomes a law only when it is approved by the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the President. A law is defined to stop malpractices, maintain the public order and most importantly to protect the fundamental rights. Let's understand about what is bill. Bill is a draft of legislative proposal which, when passed by both the House of the Parliament and assented by the President, becomes an act. As soon as the bill has been framed, it has to be published in the newspaper and the general public is asked to comment in the democratic manner. How acts are made in India and what are the process? To make any law, first point is a draft, or we may call it a policy, which consists of objective behind the law and guidelines for the same. Draft is presented before both the House of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Once it is presented before the House of the Parliament, brief discussion with respect to the same takes place and they understand its importance, impacts and several other aspects as well, and voting is done. Once draft is presented before the House of the Parliament, it becomes bill, and after discussion and voting, when it is approved by both the House of the Parliament and same is assented by the President, it becomes an act. Now you must have questioned who prepares the draft and who presents the same. The drafting committee makes the first draft and presents the same before both the House of the Parliament. The drafting committee was set up on 29th of August 1947 under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.